Hello everyone, my name is Logan, and in this video I'll be breaking down every difficulty level in Helldivers 2, from trivial to Super Helldive. What enemies to expect, how many samples to collect, the level required for each difficulty, and what kind of chaos you'll be walking into. So whether you are a seasoned Helldiver or brand new to the game, I got you covered. There are, of course, 10 mission difficulties in Helldivers 2. Each one increases the enemy spawn rate, aggression, health points, and even their variety. Plus, high levels offer better rewards, like more samples and even more medals to find and collect. But you'll need to level up your Helldiver in order to gain access to those. Level 1, Trivial. For this level, pretty much only light enemies will appear in a lower density spawn rate. Only common samples can be collected on this level, with about 10 or so to collect, depending on the map. This level is perfect for beginners who just finished the tutorial training, or if you got a new weapon and don't want to lose a mission trying to figure it out. Level 2, Easy. For this level, there are slightly more enemies than level 1, maybe some more medium ones mixed in, but still a manageable spawn rate. You will still only get common samples, but depending on this mission, you could get more or less of them. You could probably solo this level even as a beginner with a basic loadout. Just don't let your guard down. Accidents can happen. Level 3, Medium. On a level 3 mission, you will find larger groups of light and medium enemies, possibly even a heavy enemy, all on a moderate spawn rate. Samples still only appear as common samples on this difficulty, but you are gonna have a few more to collect, around 17 or so. For beginners, level 3 and up, this is where you want to start pinging objects and calling out points of interest. This is where coordination and at least 2 Helldivers starts to help. Level 4, Challenging. Now for this level, this is where the medium enemies are a little more prevalent and light enemies may be more specialized than just the common ones. All of them spawning in denser waves. This is the level where you can finally start collecting rare samples, along with the common samples, both around 20 or so per mission. These will help you do upgrades, more on that later. This difficulty is where you want to use your call-down weapons more, being level 5 and up, as they will give you an edge over the enemies. You're in the casual meat grinder territory now. Level 5, Hard. This level is when heavier enemies will appear alongside light and medium enemies at a rate that seems like it's back to back at certain points. At this difficulty, samples are similar to that of level 4, however, on certain missions like evacuating assets, you probably won't come across any at all. This difficulty for players level 10 and up, you probably want to bring anti-armor weapons and watch out as your turret may shoot through you trying to get an enemy. Level 6, Extreme. For this level, you can expect heavies such as harvesters, tanks, or stingrays. Patrols will be bigger and enemy waves will be at a consistent pressure. Level 6 allows you to finally collect super samples, although only a few of them per mission. However, you still get higher levels of common and rare samples as a trade-off. Now this is real Helldiving. You're on the front lines here, best if you're level 15 or up. Level 7. That one. This level is pretty much the highest difficulty many newer divers opt for to still have a chance of success. But that's not stopping us, Helldiver. This level is when multiple heavies and special units start to show up, such as bile spewers. The spawn rate on these enemies can seem overwhelming if your team is a bit uncoordinated taking them out. Samples are scattered around the map, similar to that of level 6 difficulty, but it will be harder to get them under enemy fire, so good luck. Difficulty 7 is best for players level 20 plus. You want to have all 4 stratagems available at the same time, such as having an orbital, a backpack, a turret, and a weapon or eagle depending on what backpack you chose. Level 8, Impossible. On this level, everything is like difficulty 7, but kicked up a notch, with more frequent spawns, including the bosses spawning more as well. Samples start to get quite sizable, such as 40 common samples, with more of the other 2 as well, but the reward comes with the risk of finding them. This level isn't for fun, it's for glory and science, and for Helldiver veterans to try and feel something. Level 9, Helldive. For those brave enough to dive into Helldive mode, expect elite variants such as bile spewers or even bosses like factory striders to be constant. Some may even spawn right when you first drop onto the map, along with all the other enemies being vastly plentiful. These levels you will have the same amount of samples as Impossible difficulty, but good luck not dropping them all over the map from how many times you may die. This is for level 30 players and up, unless you're playing with a high-ranking friend who just wants to see greenhorns suffer. Either way, you'll want to maintain health with armor, shields, and stims, plus a whole lot of anti-tank firepower. Level 10, Super Helldive. Everything, just everything, spawns here. Enemies, bosses, samples, you name it. On certain bot missions, you're lucky if you can even stand upright for even a second. Make sure all 4 stratagem slots are to your advantage, and don't bring the wrong gear to the wrong fight. Not that it hurts your chances, but I for one don't want to bring bug gear to a bot front. Samples. So why do you even want to collect samples in the first place? Well, if you are a beginner, you want to collect as many of all 3 samples as possible to unlock ship upgrades, which will make orbitals and eagles perform better, as well as unlock stratagems to call down stuff like mechs or even just a better turret. Tips for choosing difficulty. If you're a new player, 1, 2, and 3 are good to get used to the game past the tutorial. 4 through 7 is best if you have gotten used to the game but didn't unlock enough items yet, or if you're feeling more casual as a veteran player. And then 8 through 10, no pain, no gain. Thank you one and all for watching all the way through. I hope you found this video informative, or at the very least, entertaining. If you did, feel free to like and share. If you want to see more videos from me, consider subscribing, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye everyone!